like the and then it drops. Best authentic show.
Whoa.
Is that good?
I don't know.
Welcome to the Best Authentic Self podcast. This is episode number 3, and this is the first taped episode. And we're going to be interviewing Clinton Harris. He's an actor and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. That's a hard thing to say at once. And this is a great interview. I'm going to jump right in, and we have a great show for you. All right, stay tuned.
Well, I gotta get the water for continuity, though. What were the lines? You guys remember the lines?
Yeah. You can be the you can do the rap. Here, how about this? Do like a little free. Do like a little freestyle, like for
rapping. I can't rap. I can beatbox.
You can beatbox.
Pretty good for a white guy.
Right. Let's see what's a talent we can show off. Like just
I could put someone to sleep with their own shirt before it tears.
Wait, what?
I could put someone to sleep with their own shirt before it tears.
Put someone to
choke somebody out.
Oh shit, no. Oh, no. I really don't want to do that.
It probably would be frowned upon, especially if you got, a million people watching this. A lot of people are going to be mad if I put you to sleep.
Wait, you can seriously put me to sleep?
Yeah.
But like,
I wouldn't want to. That would be really, no.
That would be like really bad.
It's so unbecoming of a black belt who was invited onto a podcast.
All right. Well, hey,
I was invited.
How about?
I was invited.
So you're thinking that you could? So you could choke me out?
Yeah.
Like how fast?
Well, with or without your shirt. With your shirt, it'd take a little bit longer. Without your if I were to choke you, just like a simple choke, like guillotine or rear naked, it'd be like 5 seconds, 6 seconds.
Are you kidding me?
No.
What do you do?
Well, I mean, it would depend on like the posturing.
Is it like the movies where you just like touch someone in the neck and it's like?
No, that's like like a keto or hapkido kind of combination thing where you like just that's a chop.
How does that happen?
Michael Myers and Austin Powers calls it a judo chop, but it's not judo. That's not judo.
How about this? We'll let you do that to Eric, and you can just like you can knock him out.
Hi, I'm Clinton Harris. I'm going to teach you how to defend against all enemies, foreign or domestic. Yeah. What's up, man? What's up, man?
What's good, bro? What's good, bro? What's good, bro?
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. That's right. You got a pillow for the guy? Bill, you got a pillow? Ben, you got a pillow? No pillows. All right. Sleep tight. There's a concept. It's run, hide, fight. If you can run, run.
Right.
If you can hide, hide. If you have to fight, you fight.
Right.
You fight. Why? Because you're called to fight and defend the people that you love and care for, not just yourself.
Right.
And if you're not competent on how to fight, how to protect yourself and other people, then the fight's over before it even begins.
Right. And I feel that totally. I mean, like it's like obviously the best way to like absolve conflict would be to have to talk it out, to listen to the other side,
to de-escalate,
to spend time listening.
I don't think there's a definitive on most things. I think except for this.
Yeah.
Stop hoping that it never happens to you, that you never have to defend yourself, and just believe that maybe you're gonna have to, and go out of your way to learn how to.
Got it.
Because why would you want to not be competent? It's like saying, I hope I never go broke. Why would you want that? And why would you not want to understand financial literacy?
Right.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
But
hope is not a very good strategy. I guess is like kind of what we're looking for here. Like
hope does not float.
Yeah.
Hope doesn't float. Treading.
Yeah.
And then controlling your breath and conserving energy, that floats. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Do not try this at home. This is a simple demonstration by a professional Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and is not intended to be sufficient training to defend yourself or someone you love. If you would like to learn self-defense, we suggest that you learn under the supervision of an instructor.
So we talk about wanting to de-escalate the situation, and that's the goal always. People don't learn how to fight to actually fight. You learn how to defend yourself so you don't have to, hopefully, and you can analyze the situation and not encourage escalation of force, but you want to know how to defend yourself in case it happens, in case it has to happen. So you can run, you can hide, but if you have to fight, you have to fight. So in this case, we're talking about being kind of comedic with this, but I would never go out of my way to start a fight with anybody. But if he's approaching me, I'm analyzing how he's postured. If he really wants to fight, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it here first. A lot of videos, you look at a lot of guys, or even women, they clap their hands before they throw hands. He's walking up, He's leaning into it. He has his hands, he could clap or not, but he's still walking, he's still approaching. And right when you enter your space where you believe that you're in danger and that you can defend it, articulate your defense. So he approaches me and I'm here and I'm like, hey dude, I want to fight. My hands are already here. I'm not here. That's stupid. That's silly. My chin is tucked. My hands are here. And I'm like, I don't want to fight, bro. I don't want to fight. And then he goes for a shove, because usually it starts with a shove. I'm gonna go for what's called an arm drag. So same side. I'm gonna pull his wrist, cupping the bicep and the crook of the elbow. So I'm here, he's going to come back. Boom, here pulling, grabbing his bicep, the crook of the elbow, tucking here, boom. I have a seatbelt, so one hand is under, one hand is over to secure. And then my goal is to climb this shoulder. And even if he grabs this hand, I can still get the choke here. Hands are up, boom, I'm gonna go for arm drag. I'm right there, secured. I pulled him into me, and I can push his body down there too while I'm securing the choke. And I can get my hand, or I can just get my fingers, or I can get the back of my pinky. And while I'm sinking back, he's going to sleep because I'm using my head to push into him, and gravity's, and his body weight is pulling him into it. So by the time he gets to the ground, he probably should be asleep already in theory. I mean, maybe 1 or 2 seconds away from sleeping. So, boom. Don't try it at home. Just to point out a couple things, I've had a lot of family members pass away. My mom, my grandpa. I've had 2 friends commit suicide. One was out of the Navy, and the other one when I got out of the Navy. And I'm just putting it in context. Like,
right.
I pushed so much of that down so hard.
Oh yeah.
I used to drink myself to sleep. Oh man, and then I would work out. I was working out like 25 hours a week.
Wow.
Swimming, running, lifting. Just you name it, I was doing it.
It becomes a vice kind of, like, right? Like,
Yeah,
it just becomes
exactly. How do I get away from
Did you
feeling
ever
that?
feel like that was like holding your life? Did you ever feel like
Absolutely.
that was like keeping you?
Absolutely.
How do you get away from that and still move forward? Because you've done that. Like, you've been able to move past a lot of pain.
Yeah, well, I think there's, it's very interesting. So like,
And you've used acting to do it? Like,
well, yeah. So like, even when that stuff was going on, I would still call myself a man of faith, but I was still fighting my own stuff, which we all do. Like, that's right. If you talk about sanctification, the process of becoming more Jesus, more Christ-like, right?
Yeah.
Whether you're watching this or listening, you just take that in for a second. You don't have to like lean on it hard, but just take it in.
No, yeah,
like,
for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not preaching or anything necessarily, but I think it's important to understand that we're all broken. Like, at all times, and it's about becoming less and less broken and becoming repaired. Like, to accept the fault and to not let it destroy us and build this circle of guilt around noticing that you're broken, right? Like, oh my gosh, I'm a mess. And then you feel bad because you're a mess also. You create that cycle, right? And which keeps you there, right? That's
right.
That's just keeping you down, keeping you shoved down. So for me, the drinking thing, man, like, I think what it came down to, there's just a click. Like, I drink every now and then, maybe like once every, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, but I can't buy it. I can't bring it into my home.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I see,
And I'm not like, maybe when I'm married in the future, a glass of wine a night, that might be different, but drinking by yourself is really dangerous.
Right.
When you get to, because alcohol is a depressant by its classification.
With things that bear fruit and things that don't, right?
Yeah.
And I think that, having a glass of wine, having some beer, whatever, like there's something really great about that, like in a social setting. Community. But there is an element, I think, of it's not gonna
switch.
Yeah, like that's a good thing to have as like a product of something, not ever be the destination. Yeah.
What it was is, I'm a fitness professional, right? I continue to learn more and more about my body, about all bodies, about my body, about how I respond to different things, about what we should be doing, treating it like a temple, right?
Yeah.
In a faith, whether you have faith or not, like, treating your body like it's the only body you're gonna have. Not the YOLO, like, let's get wasted and live 20 years good and then die at 40 something years old because we treat our body like crap. Right. Which is a very dangerous mindset. And I'm not like shaming anybody, but like, that's something that we should be aware of. Is like,
I'm shaming you. You know who you are. Stop it.
Stop it.
I love you too much to let you do that to yourself.
Yeah, man. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's how I think about it. I'm just like, hey, stop that. Stop that. Stop it.
Yeah.
Just quit.
Just stop.
And really I know.
No, love yourself enough
please,
to do what is good.
Yes.
Not what, like, I think there's 2 types of happiness. I think that we have happiness that society calls happiness, and we have happiness that's based in truth.
Yeah, I mean, they're feeling good and being happy are way different.
Yeah, and
like
yeah.
like you can have if you're chasing temporary happiness, like that's not gonna work, right? Like I mean, you're just like that's just it's dead.
I think
Like-
if you just as simple as just in the very literal way, slow down, like in the moment, whether like even you or me, we're all talking, Eric, right here.
Yeah.
People listening, watching, whether it's tomorrow or in
Yeah.
5 years, just slow down in the moment right there and say, I feel good. As simple as that sounds, I feel good, and really understand what you're actually saying.
Let's do that.
Don't just say it.
No, let's do it. Okay. All right. So whoever's listening,
Yeah.
just like get quiet for a second. I'm gonna take this seriously. Like,
Yeah.
All right. So let's pause. I feel good.
I feel good. It's about that deep breath, realizing that that we're here, that we're now, that we're loved, that we matter, that we're created for big things.
Yeah.
And we should feel
Yeah,
good.
no, it is. I mean, it's cool. I mean, like, because for me, like, what I think about is I think about like our home, like moving here from Dallas, like being here, like I feel good. Like, I feel like getting to do this, like, wow, yeah, no, it kind of does something to my spirit.
You feel it in your soul, yeah.
I hope you guys did that at home. Just like literally look around. It doesn't matter what you mean. Even if you just have like a bucket on the floor and that's all you own,
Man.
Like, I mean, just seriously, like just look around. You're alive, you're breathing. And wow. Clinton, that's really good, man.
Thank you. It's just like,
yeah.
It's when you see a homeless person being all smiling, or I was in Guatemala about a month ago and they have nothing. Like these villagers have absolutely nothing and they're smiling.
Right.
They're running around, they're laughing. Like, and I love America, but like here in America and other first world countries, we take things for granted. We take things for granted, like just being alive. Like we try to go here, go do that. It's great to have goals, but to not to live for our goals,
right?
But to let our goals live for us.
They give you purpose. I mean, I think like finding purpose in goals is really a good thing, and it's good for the world. Like, I mean, it's gonna make you healthy and fit But yeah, that's good. I mean, just like saying, I feel good.
I feel good.
I feel good. I feel good,
and not
guys.
just to say it, but to like say it slowly.
Yeah, I
feel good.
A
deep breath that hits your below your diaphragm.
Hold on, I'm gonna try. I feel like, all right. I feel good.
Yeah.
Whoa, dude, that's cool. I mean, it gives me the chills a little bit.
You don't gotta be like. That's the funny thing is like you don't have to be some type of hippie to say that stuff, to feel that stuff, to let yourself feel that. Like I don't smoke weed, and I'm not totally against it. I think that people live the life they live, like, but you can still feel good. And I think I say that because like some people listen to this are gonna be like, oh, those guys are just being hippies. Like, no, feel good. Like allow yourself to feel good, and that means feeling. Not running away. And then we talk about the emotion, not running away from our emotions. Like for me, with acting, like being able to pull up a lot of that hard, painful stuff. Like I was in a class, man, and I'm like, I'm going out for recurring roles. I'm auditioning for these big roles. And it just hitting me like, oh shit, dude, I'm worthy of love.
Wow.
Like, because growing up, like,
you
whether it's me or anybody, I'm sure a lot of people can relate with this. It's sometimes we get in a point where we don't feel like we're worthy of actual love.
Of course.
Whether it's from our wife, our girlfriend, whether if you have a husband or a boyfriend or just friends, being able to be in loving relationships with our friends and our family. Like we run away from it because we don't know how to feel. And we're afraid of feeling because we don't know how. We don't know how. If you don't know how, it's hard to jump into something that's unknown, like move it to a different state. It's an unknown, like you jumping out of something that there's fear involved. So just like loving and being loved and feeling good and allowing ourselves to feel good, like in truth, not just because because you could say I feel good when I do ecstasy, like no, like
just feeling good without any additives,
just being alive and being present, understanding that we're here for now, not tomorrow. There's only power in now.
Yeah, man, that's so good. All right, so guys, I think that's gold. I think that's gold. I think we got it. Like, I think we got everything we're looking for here. Like,
It's a lot.
so you guys, like, being present. Like, we want to talk, like I'm here with Clinton Harris. We're talking about being present. We're talking about being real. We're talking about what does it mean to actually like where you are? Like, how do you feel good? Like, that's really what we're talking about. How do you feel good? No matter what your circumstances, no matter what you're going through, how do you feel good? And then also we have some self-defense that we're going to kind of like demonstrate because the thing is like, I think everyone should have like some type of a hobby or some type of or vocation that they do that's outside of their true like purpose or calling that they want to end up, that they can actually learn from and find something. For me, that's music. Like, I've made very, very little money with music, right? But it's like my passion. Like, I started writing music when I was a kid. Like, I was always into music, right? And music to me was it's like a lens I view everything else through. It's a lens I view everything through. Yeah. So like, I feel like for you, it's the same thing. It's like you have that jiu-jitsu and you're seeing acting and you're seeing life and you're seeing perspective through that jiu-jitsu mindset. And then from the acting, it's also deening your understanding of what jiu-jitsu is. So it's like it all comes full circle. Anyways, you guys are gonna love this episode. I'm so excited about it. Back to the podcast. Thank you so much, guys, for listening in, thank you, Clinton, for coming out here. I have one question left for you. Yeah. And it's an interesting one. But are you a circle? Are you a square, or are you a triangle, and why?
Do I have to answer it?
You have to answer it right now. Like, just which one? Circle, square, or triangle?
All of them.
Oh, come on. Why? Yeah.
Because they all fit together, bro.
No, they don't.
A circle, a triangle, a square.
How do they fit together?
I'm just joking.
Okay, got it. All right. So, which one are you, and why?
Which one are you?
I'm not gonna give you my idea. This is not like a trick question.
I'm a circle.
Are you?
Because circles never end.
Nice.
They're cyclic.
They're cyclical.
There's no stop. It just keeps going.
I love it.
And that's where we are in life, right? There's no stop here, go there, stop, pass, go, collect $200. Like, we just keep going.
Continue
going. Whether it's jiu-jitsu, whether it's acting, whether it's our relationships, whether it's our finances, whether it's our faith, whether it's our fitness, there's only the go and the go and the learn and the go. Yeah. In my opinion, I think I'm a circle.
That's good. That's good. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Cool. No, I always try to ask everyone like what it is. I'm a circle too. I go back and forth. Depends on like kind of the mood I'm in. Cause I've heard a couple people say like triangle and square. And I actually had one person say that I was a square. I don't know why, but because it was like I'm starting this and I'm stopping and I'm starting and stopping. I'm going here and doing that. Like, so it was kind of more of like a square.
But if we go back to the, like, just for a brief moment, if we talk about the idea that standing still doesn't actually exist, right? Like, you can only move forward or back, but there is always movement, whether it's forward or back. Yeah. There's no stopping, right? And even if you talk about quantum physics and the atomic structure of all things in existence, like, nothing is ever still. Our atoms never are still. Everything's moving. Everything's moving the whole time.
Yeah. And like, see, the thing is, that's why you ask why, because there's a lot of different rationale, because you can rationalize like there's a lot of rationalizations for triangles and for squares, but I just think it's a really interesting question. Yeah. And it's a really good it's really good icebreaker, to be honest. Like, if you're ever like, it's a really easy icebreaker, just like if you're ever like in a like if you meet somebody randomly, it's like, hey, let me ask you a question. Like, are you a circle, a triangle, or a square, and why? And then like, just you learn a lot about a person just like by knowing how they see things.
That's why I'm still single. I haven't had that icebreaker yet.
You need to use it. And next date,
ladies,
instead of going straight to, do you want to get married in a few years? Like, so what's your life plan? Just like go straight.
So you want 1 kid, 2 kids, or 3 kids? Oh, 1? Good. Okay, me too.
Yeah. Maybe start off with like some simple, like, first grade type things.
Yeah. What kind of crayons do you like to eat? That's a Marine joke. If you're a Marine, you're going to catch that. I like that.
What's your favorite flavor of crayon?
Yeah. If you're a Marine, do you like the red crayons or the green crayons more?
Oh, dude, it's all about the blueberry.
The blueberry.
I like the blueberry crayon.
We're talking about Navy versus Marine Corps. Like, oh yeah, like Navy, or like Marine Corps.
Oh, okay, I see.
Like Navy, we ride in your boats. Yeah, Marine Corps, you guys eat crayons and have bad counting skills. It's silly.
All right, let's hear your last beatbox real quick. Yeah, what? I like to be on the show because it's a lot of fun. I think we should go. Hold on. That was good. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, I gotta do the hook. Can't touch this.
My mouth's really dry, so that's why it's not as good as it used to be. Gotta get more water.
Yeah. Let's do it again.
This one?
Yeah. In West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playgrounds where I spent most of my days. I was chilling all cool. I'm some dum doom and a boom dum b-ball. Sorry, Will Smith. Pool and a couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. They put me in a sleep mode, and then I fell down and I about here, and I'm getting killed in Bel Air. It's true, but kind of not. Thanks, Clinton. I love you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. Love you, man. Love you, Eric. Good man. Eric's like, I don't want to be here.
Battery's dead.
Yeah, it's like, all right, yeah.
Get Eric in it too. Eric
Everyone down. Let's get this real quick.
All right,
Group video.
I'm just doing a group video. All right, this is the Best Authentic Show. We had a great interview with Clinton Harris, and Eric filmed the whole thing. And we turned the AC off, so it's been a little toasty.
So he's really sweating on me.
We're all kind of sweating. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're gonna go outside and we're gonna do like a cool little
little self-defense thing.
Yeah, self-defense.
Just thinking, it's like
he's gonna kill me with not kill me, but yeah. I love it. Watch, subscribe below right now. All the stuff you want to do. If you liked anything we just did, we put a lot of effort and energy into this.
Yep, you liked all of it.
And I know you like this. We tried to cut it down and everything to make it interesting for you. But if you want to be yourself, keep doing it. But if you want to support us, you can like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Remember, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere. All right, bye.
Show.